In today's video, I'm giving you a tour of my home foot care studio setup with some prices. I'm so excited for this video because it's been a long time coming. So for those of you who don't know who I am, hi, my name is Jess. I'm a self-employed foot health practitioner in the UK, and I hope you find inspiration and we get to know each other. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please do consider it, and I hope you enjoy this tour. Let me start by giving you some measurements. The size of this studio is 3 by 4 meters. We do have an additional 2 meters at the back, which serves as our household shed. So basic stuff that you put in the shed, like a lawnmower and things like that. The entrance into the studio is a sliding door, and I also have this just behind me, a window, but it also acts as a door, so I can actually open it up. In the summer, it is glorious. When it comes to the electrics, my husband did most of it, but we did get an electrician in that just made sure that everything was good to go. So we got a sign off to say that everything was safe. So I have running water, hot and cold, but I'll get into that a little bit later, or I'll put it in the description down below because, it goes to the details that I don't fully understand. So yeah. I'm going to show you different parts of my studio now, and I'm going to start off with this area that I'm actually sitting on. This is the treatment couch, or I guess you can call it a plinth. That's the official name of what it's called. This is where my clients sit and I do their foot care treatments. So this couch right here, I got secondhand from a foot health practitioner who actually contacted me because she saw my stories on Instagram, and I believe she follows me on YouTube or signed up to my newsletter, I'm not too sure. But she contacted me and said, "Oh Jess, I heard that, this is happening. We're selling our plinth because we're getting an upgrade. Would you like it?" I was like, yes, of course I would. So I ended up buying this for £250, which is a massive, massive bargain, because if you go online and look at prices of plinths, I got a massive bargain. I think it's in the thousands, so maybe about nearly £2,000 or something like that. This particular couch, it is a 2-leg couch, and it also goes up and it goes down, so it's adjustable. It also goes back as well, but I hardly ever use that feature. And I tell you what, it's probably one of the best chairs I could have asked for. Next to my couch, I have my treatment station, which is on wheels. This was a bargain as well. So I was going onto all these different websites trying to find one within my budget, but they were all pretty pricey for what I wanted. And then somebody contacted me and said, "Jess, I've just seen this website. I think you'd really like these, tables. They're called podiatry assistant tables." So I went online and I thought 300 and something quid. I was like, okay. So anyway, I ended up getting it. It houses my 2 drills. So I have a dust extraction drill and I have a water drill. It has 3 drawers for storage space. A lot of it is just mainly my specialist treatments as well as a little bit of junk, but maybe I'll do an organization video of my studio at some point in the future. When we were at the planning stage of what I wanted in the studio, I knew that I wanted a cleaning area. I wanted everything to be in here. So my autoclave lives in here. I have a clean and dirty sink, but I wanted that storage space where I could put my stock as well as certain equipment. So this particular unit that we got, I felt that it fit within my budget, as well as the splash bag. The splash bag is probably my most favorite feature. I wash all my instruments here in the dirty sink, where I then put it into my autoclave. It's a drying area as well. It's where I bag all my instruments up to go into my autoclave, as well as my foot care packs when I go out onto my home visits. And some of the packs are for in here as well. So I have separate ones, but I'll go into that in a completely different video. If you are interested in my packs, let me know in the comments or hit the like button and I'll do a separate video on that. The second most expensive thing that I probably spent money on for the studio is the flooring. So the flooring, I don't even remember what type of shape this is, but I'll put it down there because, I don't know all that type of stuff, really. But when it comes to cleaning, I have a Hoover and I have a mop, which is dedicated only for this studio. So it actually lives in here. I don't use it in my house. So I know that it may look a little bit plain Jane, but my vision was to add in pops of color. So I wanted everything to kind of be a little bit neutral and then just add in that spark. Still need to get there, but it's still early days, I do have plans. I'm going to show you my admin area. This is where I write my clients' notes. Pretty much that's all I do with that particular area. It does have a little bit of storage, so I do have a drawer that comes out and there's a cupboard on the side, but it's pretty much for writing up my notes. Don't really do much more than that. When a client is due to come and see me, I do put my phone there specifically as my CCTV in a way. So when somebody comes and rings the Ring doorbell, or there's a notification that somebody's at the door, then I can see it on my Ring doorbell. That's all I really use that area for. It's for admin. Pretty boring, really. But next to it is my little shop shelf. I tried to say that really fast, but it sounds really weird. But this is where I display all the things that I recommend to my clients to buy to treat their feet after giving them advice and things like that. So I do have these little lights which highlight the area. So when they come in, their eyes immediately go towards that area as well. But I usually have a few things on the shelf which I know that they would need, because a lot of people come to me with the same problems. Majority athletes feel something like that, or cracked heels or callus. So it's predominantly those type of treatments that are on the shelf that they can purchase here. It just makes it easier. It saves them from going to the shop, and also it helps me and my little business. When my clients come to their appointments, they usually bring somebody with them. So if it's their husband or their wife or a friend or whoever, they need somewhere to sit. So I did want to get something small for them to sit on, where they can wait for, my client to finish with their foot care treatment. So in my area, we have a Facebook group, like most locations do. And one of my neighbours posted on the group that they were getting rid of this sofa, which is pretty much new. And I saw it, and the colour, the shape, the size was perfect. I knew that it would look really, really good in the studio. So I grabbed it before anybody else did. So it was a bargain. I got it for free. However, the only thing I would probably change with this is maybe upholstering it and putting like a leather or a wipeable material instead. But like I said, it's early days, and that is something on my list to do going forward. With my sitting area, it's also opposite telly monitor, so that they can watch stuff, so that they're not just looking at me when I'm doing the foot care treatment. So I knew that I needed to get something on this wall to, get them looking somewhere else, so I can just get on with it and not be paranoid that people are watching every little thing I do. It's just a nice screensaver of nature clips. And a lot of my clients, they compliment me on, the choice of screensaver. So I really do like that we do have this monitor. The monitor is an old monitor of ours that we used to have in the house. It's got scratches on it and everything, but when it's been played, you don't notice it at all. With this sitting area, my kids, they often like to keep me company in here when I'm doing like admin or something. So they sit on the sofa, and I usually put on like a children's program on for them. But you know what? Sometimes they get on this couch as well and they mess around with it. But I'm keeping an eye on them, and it's nice company as well. My future plans for the studio, as you can see, it's pretty plain Janey, right? But I do have an idea of how I want to spruce it up a little bit. I do want to get like a big mirror that I want to put on the wall. I want to get some shelving as well. Get some pictures on the walls, like I mentioned earlier about the sofa, and getting a new cover for it. Outside the studio, I have these hanging baskets, which look very, very nice in the summer. But I also want to get some nice shrubs as well to make it more welcoming. I do have these really lovely bulbs in the nighttime and evening clinic. It looks so nice. So I'm definitely going to keep that, but I'm thinking about maybe adding some more, maybe inside the studio as well, because it gives that really nice, soft, welcoming, warm feeling when people come in the studio. Well, that's what I'm hoping it's going to do anyway. Just to let you know, all of this didn't happen overnight. If you have been following my journey, you know that I qualified back in 2019. And when I qualified as a foot health practitioner, I was doing domiciliary work, so visiting people in their own homes as my own business. And I've been doing that ever since. It's only been from recently that we've built the studio that I've been working from here as well. So I do both, which I'm pretty happy with, and I do want to continue going forward. doing domiciliary work isn't for everyone. There are a lot of health practitioners who have their own clinic spaces, or they have their own home studios, or whatever it may be. So my situation is very different from yours. There's reasons why we decided to do a home studio, which I'm not going to get into in this video, but if you follow me on my newsletter, then you kind of know a little bit about my history. And I might actually do another separate video if you want about my story. So let me know if you want that and I will do that. Let me know where you are on your journey in the comments down below, and make sure to watch this video next. I'll see you over there.